Yeah, so all the way from Lagos, London. Nah, I'm playing. Listen, this guy, yeah.
I'm wearing the colours anyway, so it makes sense.
Listen, patterned up. You already know what. You already know what kind of show it's gonna be. But I just want to just get our guests warm. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're talking about a guy who was pivotal, very influential in the Africanization of in the Africanization of British music. Yeah, the change. Yeah, so C-Boy,
what's good, man?
Make some noise for yourself.
Woo! What's good, my people? What's good,
Hold
my
on, can we
people?
put more credits on you? Singer, rapper, producer, podcaster, engineer, multi-talented, man. Yeah, give it up for C-Boy, man. Come on, man. And then
second guest, DJ V, DJ, influencer, extraordinaire from Lagos to London, the baddie on the decks.
Hey.
Give it up for DJ V in the building.
Hey.
Period.
That's wicked, man.
Yeah, man. So how's things, C-Boy, man? How's things going, man?
Oh, man, we thank God, man. It's just, normal life, man. We're just, taking it one day at a time, and we're just getting things done, man.
Yeah.
And hoping to, be useful to our peers and, people that are around us, and just make waves.
Hear that? V, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Working hard.
Brightening up the room and that.
Yeah. Working hard, hustling, head down, mind focused, goals to be achieved.
Facts.
Wicked, man. How did we skip our intro, brother?
We're going to go back in it normally.
We live.
We learn.
We're
live.
Come on now.
Period.
Come on now. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Do you know what it was? Because the format is virtual, bruv. Allow it.
Bluetooth, yeah, Bluetooth.
That's all the Bluetooth. Yeah. No, but serious. We're just so excited to have you guys on, just to talk about UK music's Africanization, how things have changed from I would say probably going back as far as the 2000s to the 10s to where we are now. So it's an interesting topic that we wanted to touch on, really talk about some of the pivotal moments that happened in there, and also the what you guys were able to see from your perspectives. So relatable topic and whatnot. Yeah, so
definitely.
What, C-Boy, I'm going to put this to you. When do you think the shift happened, when Afrobeats started to kind of come into its prominence in the UK?
I would say, do you want dates or times? Or just
we need a rough timeline. Just a rough
your
timeline.
earliest memory.
My earliest memory would be like 2013, 14.
Okay,
I think
what's happening there for you?
Just that's when a lot of artists came together, because we did I can't think it was 2014, either 14 or 15. We did Jazz Cafe with Abranti.
Okay.
Yeah, and even your
Branty,
your niece was on the Miss Banks. She was on the lineup as well.
Okay.
When was that? 2008, you said?
No, like I think 13 or 14. One of them
That's
two.
got to be around them times.
And then we had all these artists that were coming up now, so it was all on the lineup. It was like Vianney, Sana had come out playing Kwanzaa Flavor. You had Afro B. You had Miss Banks. You had
Crimes and Flavor.
yeah. You had so many artists. You had even Casey Posey. Yoga. He was on the
Big up Casey.
Big up Casey
Shout
Posey,
out
man.
Casey Posey, man.
So we had him on
Flamboyant.
lineup. Yeah, Mr. Flamboyant, exactly. We had so many people on the lineup, man, and I think for that's why I always have to take my hat off to Abranti, because Abranti done a lot for the UK. I know a lot of people hated and said, he doesn't play my tune and blah, blah, blah. You know the politics of radio.
That's
Can't
radio
play
in
the
general.
whole
I can
tune.
tell a million stories about radio. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But he was an influential figure for us. It's unfortunate that obviously he had a stroke and he couldn't really champion the game no more.
Yeah.
I think from when that happened, that's when the Afrobeats kind of like didn't really have anybody championing it for them and looking out, because then you've got like just the gatekeepers now who are in the game who just work with people from back home.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So they don't really respect the artists like now of today. Because there was a time when I would say Sona was the next thing to blow. Do you know what I mean? And obviously he had a little problem, you know what I mean, and he got incarcerated. But it's like after that, he like the game kind of spiraled in a downwards trajectory. Do you know what I mean? So now it's to the point where Afrobeats in the UK is kind of non-existent anymore. Do you know what I mean? Which, when I feel like we championed it, because if it wasn't for the UK, I don't think Afrobeats would be big around the whole world. Do you know what I mean? Because it was the UK that championed it. It was going on in the clubs. The girls are dancing. The girls are pushing it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think those times.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, there's a point there, like, I'm going to tell the story from a reverse angle. I think it was like 08 or 07. I went to Nige, and I remember I was still working with Strictly Business then, at that time, doing my raps and whatnot. And then I've gone over, I've heard P Square, and something just felt different. The energy, the atmosphere, it felt different. I think Two-Face Grass to Grace album was out at that time, and P Square. And it just gave me a different feeling. You're sitting on the veranda, soaking up the sun, listening to this music, and it's just filtering through you. And I'm just like, you know what? This is a moment. So by the time I got back, I came back to the man them and I said, listen, this thing's about to happen, you know. There's something new happening. And everyone's like, all right, cool. It's ignoring, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, fast forward 5 years, you know what I'm saying? It turned this up. People used to people bust run joke on, man. In the BB forums. Manic's on his way to the Afrobeats club, blah, blah, blah. Listen, bro, this is a thing.
Yeah.
You get me? And then, so...
Because I remember when I was at this time when Afrobeats came out, I was in prison. So 2010. And then my friend was calling me, and then she would play tunes and send me tunes. Like, you know, we're not going to disclose how we used to get songs, but we used to get the songs. And then I would hear, like, Don Jazzy, that's when I said, Mugone Feli, or I'm hot and you're not, those tunes. Man. And I'm thinking, are they banging these tunes in the club? She's like, yes, the club is going mad with these tunes. I was so happy because I remember growing up in school, and it wasn't cool to be Nigerian. Do you know what I mean? When I came from Nigeria to England, I remember my name being on that tray. and on the list, when they're like the way he's holding the list now, your bro, they're reading your name, and when it's coming to your name, you know the name before your name, and you're nervous because you're thinking they're not going to pronounce my name properly. So it even got to the point where I went home and I said to my mama, give me another name, man, because they can't pronounce my name in school. Do you know what I mean? So that's where she came up with the name Charles and blah 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 and whatnot. But because I remember saying,
she said, "Shut up."
No, do you know what it is? Because every day I used to fight with them. Do you know what I mean? And it got to the point I said, I'm not going to school no more because every day I'm fighting with these guys.
Who's you fighting with though? Who's you fighting with?
It's so crazy, yeah. I was fighting with my own people, bro.
What? Like, what do you mean your own people?
So I was fighting. I called them my own people because we're all one, yeah. Okay. As a black race, yeah. But I was fighting a lot with Caribbeans. I was even fighting with Africans that were born in this country.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So when our names would come up, we'd laugh. It got to the point where I couldn't even put my hand up and say. Once man blended a bit, secretly you would laugh at other people as well because you was the one getting laughed at. You understand what I'm saying? But then I remembered it. Yeah, I remembered. I'm like, no, you know, this is one of my people, man, and we always used to stick together. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So now it's all cool. Everybody, I'm African, I'm this, I'm that.
Because it's become cool, isn't it? So, but
this is what the conversations are. This is what the talk's about.
For sure.
Where we are now and for when we come to. So. Like, Vic, you're slightly younger than us, just a little bit, and maybe got a different experience. What was it like for you growing up in terms of like African, and because you came over here, right? And what was your first experience, and in terms of like just the culture, the people within the UK, and then also how was the music influenced? How was it taken?
So I was born in Lagos. I was born in Port Harcourt. So I'm a PH babe. Then my parents moved to Lagos.
Hold on, can I just say, like, you know, if you say that here, no one knows what.
Don't worry.
Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
No, not Port Harcourt. It's Port Harcourt.
All right, cool.
Tell them.
So PH,
just let them know it for the viewers.
Going back all the way.
Port Harcourt, everybody.
Port Harcourt.
In Nigeria.
So I grew up there. You know, from as young as like being 5, 6, I was hearing my mum play Fela Kuti, play, you know, Davido, all the main like respected artists that paved the way for us today. But I lived in Port Harcourt for, let's say, 5-6 years. When I was 6, I then moved to Lagos. You know, I'm mixed. I'm coming like from Nigerian English background, but my parents wanted me to be born and bred in Nigeria, like absorb all of the everything. So I would come here for like holidays, but back home, growing up, going to school back home, like the songs were just popping. I could see that we had something unique about us. We had that talent, and even through like political challenges, obviously there's struggle, but we will always make struggle become something positive. We would always make something out of like hardship.
That's the story.
So
in Nigeria,
the music was just a way of like speaking. It was our narrative. It was our way of expression. So coming to the UK for holidays, I'm thinking, why is the music not popping here? Like, what's going on? You don't know Lagos. You don't know what's going on. So it was only like in 2010. When The Badge did that Oliver Twist. That moment for me, like seeing the transition from like back home, I knew what was happening back home. We were pivoting. We were like really shaping away music.
So just quickly, Oliver Twist was a bit further down the line.
Yeah.
I think.
2010, I think.
2010?
2010, 2011.
20.
I think it might be.
It's a bit earlier.
It might be later. I think Oliver Twist was later. I think Oliver.
But 2005, The Badge was definitely.
2005, the band was moving. He'd already gone back to Nigeria. And they'd already started their moments, but they were still a little bit tinny. It was when he hit that Mofbola Feli song. That album, The Entertainer, had banger after banger after banger. That's when he had arrived. That must have been about 08, I'm going to guess. Just for timeline's purpose, because we've got listeners on Spotify and all other good platforms as well. So
So I mean, for me, because I just grew up back home, so I only really remember like coming to the UK for holidays, 2008, 2009. That's when I was seeing like our staple in the music scene. But back home, we were popping, we were already pivoting, and you know, it was just a matter of time for us to
crossover,
make that change here and that crossover to happen. But
I mean, for me, I would say definitely 2008. When I went back to Nigeria, and just the experience, the Timayas, all the Tony Totillas, all them guys, For me, that was a pivotal moment for me, and I think that's what spurred me to do High Commission.
Let's talk about High Commission for a second.
So High Commission was a duo, me and Robo Boy, Delta State. What do you know? They carry that. And Esquire, Ebo. It was a fusion between grime and Afro. What we was experiencing. So a bit like the buzz you was feeling back home in Nigeria. I felt it when I went back home.
That's the thing. Back home, it was.
It just entered my spirit somehow. You know what I mean? So I said, you know what? I came back and we created something called Afro Grime. So a mixture of grime and Afrobeats. But I want to give a shout out right now to Black Knights, Dutch and the man.
Dutch and Amore at the time.
Big up Dutch.
I don't think they're
Dutch
working together at
used
the
to
moment.
do. Dutch was
big
like
up my guy. Amore's my guy still.
What would you say Dutch was like?
They were promoters.
They were promoters.
But
they used to do a lot of the Afro, the Nigerian Independence Day and stuff like that. And they used to bring a lot of artists over. You know, when African artists came to UK, Black Knights,
they were the first.
Take them to all the clubs. What were the clubs again those times, man?
You had SE1 Club, Stratford Rex. I did Rex with Dutch and Amore as well back in the Strictly Business days. Like we
Which
were
Amore? Pause at Amore.
You know Amore?
Yeah,
DJ Amore.
DJ Amore. Okay.
Yeah. So you got Amore. They were a duo. Listen, I was early
Dutch
doors.
DJ
They were
Amore.
always there. They were so recognised in South London at that time. Their stock was high. They had raves, big raves going on everywhere. They'd have pool parties at Wavelength, Stepford. There were so many things going on. It's funny because you talk about Dutch, just how our stories kind of intertwine sometimes, even though we've known each other before that. You know, and like with Dutch, my thing with Dutch used to come to our studios on Aylesbury Estate, on the Aylesbury Estate, and record adverts. So we were doing. Do you get what I'm saying? We were doing like works for works, whatever. Then we'll get put on shows and we'll do whatever. Also, you had Skills and his camp there at the same time. It's weird because it was a weird time because me and Skills and Smokey and all that gang, Smokey's my brother, you know what I'm saying? But it was a weird dynamic because there was a like rivalry going on. Everybody's fighting for the stage and whatnot.
Yeah.
I
think there's
don't want to go too much into
there's a
that.
few of us that caught on to the buzz and it was hot, you know what I mean?
Did these girls have big brothers?
Yes, he did. He did.
They got big brothers as well, man. They were big as well.
We was discussing,
we was talking about earlier. But yeah, Zero back in on High Commission, bro. Please, I need High Commission I need you to tell your High Commission story.
The High Commission. So yeah, at the time, I think there's a few of us doing our thing. But same time, at the time, it was 2008-9 was still a bit early. Like, what's this thing? Then I'm known for my grime, Remedy, Grime and C, kind of switching up now, putting in a bit of a Afro twang to it. You know what I mean? Big up Tillerman as well, man. Big Tizzy. Couple of them guys.
High Commission, Big Tizzy.
Nah, it was a good time. It was a good time. It was all those events, African independence. I don't know. What do you want me to say, man?
No, I was just interested in that journey. It's funny because I was on that journey with you at a point. I'd stepped away from music slightly, but it was nice to see, like, you know, someone like yourself coming from grime, notable, actually moving into that side of things, you know, the African side of things, and really embracing your culture and whatnot. Didn't we go to that club? Kent Road. What's that one that's always changing names?
KFC.
Always getting shut down. No, not even that one. What's
one?
the other one? The one that's near the McDonald's.
Lagunda.
Nah.
Wazobia.
Not Wazobia.
Right, listen, everybody's Africanness is coming out hard.
Yeah,
that one on the corner. Remember, I came with you, man. Yeah.
Which one is it? The one by KFC?
Yeah.
No, by McDonald's.
Oh, yeah,
By
I know what
McDonald's,
you're
just
talking
in the
about.
corner,
That little corner one. Yeah.
I mean, like with that, because regardless, even when we was doing the grime, right, man was like trying to rep our flag. Like, I'll go on a song like Rillion, you know, Remedy, straight Nigerian. I was telling him straight, you know what I mean? Always, which one now? You don't want to. I used to put little Nigerian twangs in my lyrics anyway. So I started to embrace the culture early on. Like, it wasn't easy, like C-Boy said. Like, we had to fight. It was like gladiator school, in primary school.
It wasn't easy.
Man, you have to, you have to give a couple man them uppercuts. And like you said, it was from our own, which was kind of heartbreaking. So man would do the whole speech of like, we should be one, but then it was constantly pushed, and then you have to just fight back. You know what I mean? But these things were taught in the home. You know what I mean? From as we start to know that there was a lot of rivalry going on. So you had the Caribbeans discord with the Africans discord with the Caribbeans, and but
I just feel like at the time we just weren't given a stage to showcase. Social media has a lot of influence in trends and what is seen as cool or what is seen as not cool. So back home, like, we were lit. We were always on that energy. We've always been talented. But I feel like coming here, like, it was just, we needed a moment to kind of showcase what we're on. And I feel like once we had that moment, we just
I think you've got a point. And even going back to like that 08, 07, me touching back on the motherland and feeling the energy, touching the soil.
Yeah.
Your idea of what you thought it was is very different. And it's not because you're seeing like big shiny skyscrapers everywhere. No, it's just different. Like it's not what people have you believe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking positively. You can see people enjoying it. So you go to a party in the village. It's going crazy. It's lit. I remember one time, like, I went to one house party, my Burna Feli came on. When I tell you, the house was just shaking. Shaking. You was feeling like, man, culture, sounds, music, everything was just flowing through you. So again, until you experience it, you don't know. It's easy to sit here and say, ha, you know, you don't know X, Y, Z. It's nonsense, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day. But this is part of the struggle. And again, this all formulates kind of the underground aspect of like Afrobeats and, you know, the Africanization of UK music to a point. But so I'd just like to move us along a little bit and just say, like, in regards to the sounds, like, and I'll direct this to you, C-Boy, like, how did it feel hearing the Afro beats turn into Afro swing and all these other subcategories of Afro beats? How did it feel for you as an artist in the middle of the melting pot of that?
I think for me it's Well, from anything, people take their own, how do I put it? They draw their own inferences from it. They create their own story. It's sub-genres that are within a genre, do you know what I mean? And somebody's going to do it, do you know what I mean? From Afrobeats, you have, Afrofusion, and this was my problem with me and Simka had, do you know what I mean? We thought we started Afrofusion, but it's nobody can, the thing is, from Fela, Afrobeats has it's just expanded, so everybody has taken it and interpreted it in their own way. So from Burna Boy to Wizkid to Two-Face to even Pato Rankin, you understand?
Of course.
So what I'm trying to say is there's subgenres and everything, and I was just excited for it, do you know what I mean? Because it's showing our eclectic taste in music, do you know what I mean? Everybody's doing something different, nobody's the same. And as opposed to what's happening now, I think everybody's copying each other. I don't know why. But before then, there was more diversity and variety, do you know what I mean, in music.
But that's kind of like the pattern for music in general, isn't it? Like, you could say the same for hip-hop today versus hip-hop 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you listen to hip-hop 20 years ago, it was like, you can listen to Wu-Tang, change the tape, it's Tupac, change the tape, it's Biggie. Yeah. Totally different artists, different sounds. So I think it's less to do with the genre of Afrobeats and more to do with the times that we're living in. But it's for us to be, reticent of these things happening and take control of the industry to a point.
100%.
Because it's all good us being part of the performance, but are we at the tables, like, organising and directing what the future is?
The thing is, I feel like these artists, because not all of them grew up in Lagos, not all of them was born in Nigeria. Me, I was born in Nigeria, do you know what I mean? She was born in Nigeria. So it's like...
Me, I was born in Nigeria.
Yeah, you understand what I mean?
So me, I wasn't born in Nigeria, I was born in South London.
That's cool, but what I'm trying to say is that's everybody's claim or everybody's affiliation or association with Afrobeats, innit? So they take it and interpret it in their own way again, like I say, innit? Do you know what I mean? You might be, because growing up here, I was exposed to a lot of Caribbean sounds, bashment, do you know what I mean? And for me personally, the first, like, I would say I fell in love with reggae and bashment first, before Afrobeats, because when I came to England, that's all what was playing, do you know what I mean? And you had like the Buju Banton, the old school ones playing music. So what I feel is, we all helped create this scene that is Afrobeats right now, from the Caribbeans, even though people don't want to admit it or they don't want to give them their credit, do you know what I mean? But I think they
you think people don't want to give who credit?
No, I'm just saying, because now there's like it's slightly like like a divide in
You think
music.
so?
Yeah, because
I feel like we're more together now than we've ever been.
I don't even think I don't think we've even scratched the surface of being together yet. I just think this is the early stages.
Okay.
Because if you're talking about collaborations, what can we say? Wizkid did one tune, Burna Boy did one tune. Not the majority of artists from back home have collaborated with Caribbean artists, do you know what I mean? We need to see more of that.
You're right.
But I feel like they influenced it, like their drum patterns, their sounds, the way they do things, you know what I mean? We took a little bit from that, do you know what I mean? Took a little bit from the UK, took a little
fusion.
bit. It's fusion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can hear like even the influences in African Queen.
You can
Two-Face. You can hear it's very reggae based.
Thank you.
You listen to Akon, Mama Africa.
Reggae based.
Man.
Burna Boy, reggae based. Wizkid, some of his tune, reggae based.
There you go.
You understand?
A lot of
Pato Rankin, 100% reggae based.
Reggae based. No, 100%.
Listen, let's not forget we had artists in Mo Hits, who were rhyming with Jamaican accents.
You see?
Anyway, but that said, again, it's crazy because I just want to double back to something that you said earlier. V, I'm coming to you in a minute as well on the same question. But there's something that you said about the negative feeling that you had when you was like in this country as an African young man.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Like, did you have anything negative towards reggae music, like, or all those musics that you were being exposed to and listening to and taking in?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any negative feelings towards reggae music, but what I did have was it was associated at the time back in the day with, I would say, a lot of violence and a lot of like gangsterism. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say the negative connotations for that was. But other than that, it was live, man. You had like people playing the decks outside.
Yeah.
You know, you wasn't allowed out. You would sneak to your next door neighbor's house or something. They're having a party. You're now getting you're experiencing loud sounds, big speakers the size of your doors. Do you know what I mean? We don't see this in Nigeria like that. But when you now come to think of it, they actually make their speakers and their amps and their sounds. Do you know what I mean? So when I now saw that, I was like, okay, cool. These are the positive influences that come from this. And then they're good at what they do as well, man. You know what I mean? So
You say they, we.
sorry, thank you. We're good at what we do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you. We're good at what we do.
bro.
That's it.
No worries. Yeah. That's what we're here for. V, so yourself as a DJ. Do you want to?
No. You're on the floor.
So yourself as a DJ.
Yes.
What did it feel like? When was like? So just tell the people for a second what you do. You're I'm
an Afrobeats and I'm piano DJ.
Okay.
On that. So I started in 2019, just before COVID. But I already knew the Afrobeat scene was hot.
Yeah.
Because growing up back home, so I already knew that we had that talent, we had that just opportunity of growth, and I've just loved music from a young age.
Yeah.
So I started doing that in 2019. During COVID, I was doing a lot of live streaming. So I would do live stream on Instagram, this kind of new time that we're in now, live streaming and social media. So I would do that. It helped me grow as well. But yeah, we did it for 5 years. And then after COVID, I went back to Lagos and hit up all the clubs in Lagos, from Q-Lox to W Bar.
I've seen you doing crazy stuff on those stages, man.
Q-Lox, shut it down.
Yeah. Shut down
W
proper.
Bar, Hard Rock Cafe, VI.
Hard Rock,
Yeah. Art Cafe, all the clubs. And I knew that we had that talent. So, what I would do, let me just be honest, because at the time when I went back, no one knew me. I was a DJ. I used to just go to club and attack a DJ. Give me a chance. then I'll, do my little 1-2 spin, and they'll say, oh my God, she's good. So I used to just try my best, but I knew that we had that talent. So I would try bring that back when I would come to London, showcase our music, what we can bring. But again,
how was that received?
Here.
Yeah.
It was received really well. I mean, everyone at the time in 2021 was on the Afrobeat and piano vibe.
Yeah.
But going back 10, 15 years, it was harder for us to really cement ourselves here with the fusions of other genres as well, and being an Afrobeats DJ, being a female as well, is a bit harder because it's very saturated.
Yeah. So what kind of fusions? Sorry, what kind of fusions were you fusing?
Yeah, so at the time when I started Afrobeats, I did want to mix an piano into that, just based on their drums. And going back to Fela Kuti, we always had that tribal drums in our music, going way back to
Exactly.
So I wanted to kind of mix the drums that we had tribally, and I know that Anam Piano, they sing in their native tongue, which I like that, the showcase of culture, and we do that as well. We also speak Yoruba, we'll show Yoruba or something. So I kind of felt like mixing that together is just,
So by that time that you was DJing, Afrobeats was well in the swing, including over here.
Yeah.
Was there ever, did you ever get to mix up the UK scene Afrobeats with the actual African Afrobeats? Because you've got Afro swing and all these the C Boys, the NSGs, the J Husses, the Fuses. Did you ever find them making their way in your sets?
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes quite hard because when I categorize myself as an Afrobeats and piano DJ, it's one specific genre, but I will try to relate to the crowd in the UK or relate to what is popping here. For NSG, they're doing big things. J Hus, I might mix 1 or 2 of their songs, my mixes, but sometimes the crowd might not know the latest Anam Piano or the latest, Afrobeat song that I'm trying to play. So what I would do is take maybe, the most lit part of the NSG track and fuse the beat.
Skill.
I will take out the lyrics, keep the beat, and then fuse on a Afrobeats on top of that. So they don't feel the change.
Right.
But they connect to it because again we're all one. Do you know what I mean? It's all just becoming one with that
Especially when they start
narrative.
drinking, it's cool.
Drinking, you don't know, and then you hit your vibe, lit.
When the shayo hits,
Yes,
you just flow.
you just flow it. Yeah, that's kind of what I would do. But it was hard initially.
Is the gap that wide in regards to the sound, in terms of how UK artists deliver their material to how African artists deliver their material? Because I'm just trying to understand I'm just trying to figure out what the real disconnect is here. Because part of, you know, what we're trying to do is
pivot, bring us together.
Yeah, because it's influenced the UK.
Yeah, of course.
But also, how much of an impact has the UK had on Africa? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I feel like we all deliver the music different. I mean, like, if you're looking at UK sound, sometimes it comes more from a lyric kind of point of view because of the pain, the struggle. So we're more like on the lyric side. While, like, I think naturally back home we have a lot of culture, so we might play a beat first and express ourselves tribally through the beat, and then put on a lyric, or then start speaking our native tongue. So I think both parties kind of deliver differently, but it's the same message. So it's kind of like bridging that two together is what I've found an art skill that now, like, it's just more accepted now. But going back 8 years ago, I mean, putting in NSG and the latest Afrobeat song on a DJ set, it can be hard to kind of make the crowd blend. You understand?
Here's the kicker, right? And I definitely want you to speak on this, Rem, please, if you can, yeah? There used to be that conversation between UK music, rap or whatever, and American rap. Something doesn't seem to connect with the UK to others. Everything connects into the UK because we're there's a melting pot here of people who understand different cultures and whatever. But it doesn't seem like the UK music translates as well going back the other way.
Thank you very much.
So I'm trying to understand where that comes from. I
just wanted to go back on basically just even with the artists some of them who managed to break through. There was in the noughties there was a trend of Afro artists going back home to blow.
To blow, yeah.
You know, the Banjis, they'll go home.
Tiwa,
Bro, you have to go home. Go back home.
Burna,
build up from there.
Went back and
Naira Marley,
and come over here. Even if you go back again with the rap stuff, there was a time when a lot of rappers thought, you know, you need to go to America to blow.
Estelle,
you know what I mean?
Moni Love,
go to
Rick.
America to blow. So even big up this honourable shout out, big up Shabs. You know, he does the Desi drill. You find a lot of the Asians going back to blow because sometimes the UK is seemed like a melting pot, like you said, a fusion. There's no culture.
It's harder, man.
It's hard.
In terms.
And it's tiny, it's small.
It's small, it's a melting pot, it's hard.
You can't support the infrastructure. That's why America is so different, because they can support the infrastructure. Each state is bigger than England by like 2 times. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
So an artist can blow in one state in America and be a millionaire.
You're good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't even need support from the other states. You can just blow in one state, you know what I mean? But here I think, like I'm saying, we receive everybody's music, but nobody receives our music. Nobody likes it. I have to be honest with it, because America doesn't rate us. That's just honest. Let's just be real.
The majority,
Yeah, Africa doesn't rate us. They don't rate us.
Yeah, even in the clubs.
Yeah, they don't rate us.
They're not really playing.
So what is this down country for then?
Just for, I think, for everybody to come and make money here and bounce.
It's money now.
Take your money and roll.
Yeah, the UK is an office. It's a big office for work. You come and collect your paycheck and you go. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
But no, man, there's a lot of opportunities. You see, like you say, they do their rounds. You know, when they're doing their campaign, they got to come to the UK.
Yeah, of course.
And they've got, London, we love you, because there is a sense of
we accept
support.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We accept everyone else but ourselves.
We do.
Wait, easy. Like, you lot starting to sound a bit like Britain First, mate.
No. We accept everyone. No, but we need to big up the homegrown talent. Yeah, because
the homegrown talent.
How do we excel?
It starts from home.
Yeah,
I like to say
Cherry Bing is at home, innit?
Yeah. But I would like to, when I went to the Gambia, when you ask the artists, like J Hus gets a lot of love over there in the Gambia.
Yeah. He's Gambian though, isn't it?
Akon gets a lot of love in Senegal, but he's from the
Senegalese.
He's a Senegal born, but he went to America.
Oh, okay.
Akon's thing's different, and I'll tell you why Akon's thing's different is because when Akon came out, he came out very Americanized, but he was very quick to highlight the fact that he was African.
I mean, he couldn't hide it, could he?
He said he couldn't hide it.
It's not one of them darky jokes, is it?
Man.
Hell, man.
Tell it in the future. Stop it.
No, I'm just saying, man. That's we
Don't
mad.
tell me them lights off,
Mad, bro.
Wait, where is he?
No,
Listen,
listen. I came with the classics, bro. I'm ready.
That Reebok classic, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, yes, man.
Yeah, but
I need a pair, man. You can't just be given to one. You gotta give me my own.
Reebok, please,
I want the
support my
black high
brother.
tops. But so you see, boy, you're right. You're right. We are. It's almost like we don't support our own and respect our own. Really,
We don't.
you know. And we're always looking for outside validation. You know, when we should be more in terms of us. We should be more like working together.
Do you think?
And
I mean, on that, do you think there's a lot of like gatekeeping?
Of course there is. I was going to say that.
a whole lot of gatekeeping.
Get rid of all the old people in the game. Sorry to say it.
Don't
old
be
guys
so
there.
sorry.
crazy.
Get rid of all of them
Yeah.
and then just have this new, fresh influx of young people that are vibrant and they can
That's
see
what I was gonna
forward-thinking young people because they always get the job done. They're enthusiastic about it. It's not just about the money for them. It's about the actual, the culture being pushed forward and propelled. Do you know what I mean? Because the reason why I said they don't rate us is because look at the music we make. Let's just be honest. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's copying each other. There's no individuality.
Yeah.
There's no creativity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So how do we want anyone else to rate us? How do we excel?
yeah.
And so you got to ask the question, when you look at these two countries and those two genres that we spoke about, namely like hip hop and Afrobeats, Africa, America, it's like asking for acceptance, but what's the common denominator?
The
And you said
gatekeepers.
but they got gatekeepers in America as well.
Yeah, but
they
see,
talk about it.
The thing with America, they have gatekeepers, but with America, because I said the infrastructure is so big, you can't stop somebody from blowing.
You
If
can't,
they
yeah,
just
it's
go
true.
to another state.
So is it the size of the
it's
country then that's
1
holding us
1,000,000%.
back, or is it just the way that it's the size coupled with the fact that like people just don't want to see the other get ahead?
1,000,000%.
Even
What
in
you say?
Lagos, there's Lagos, it's very saturated with DJs, but it's not that gatekeep. People don't really gatekeep there. They'll give you chance.
Yeah.
Right.
You say you can DJ. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I
if
got a
you
lot.
have the money, or
No,
just give
I
you
used to
chance.
just go to the venues, just say I could DJ. They would give me an audition. If I'm good, give me a slot.
I've heard stories.
You have to either be a fanboy or fangirl as well. It's
mean,
But sometimes you got,
It doesn't just work like that.
But we don't really have a lot of gatekeeping.
no, there's
going
not
on.
really.
We're
So
small
you have any
community.
stories of like situations, because I've heard a few stories, in terms of like just in general, like like if you're not down with this label, or this crew, I'm just saying that.
What, back home?
Not talking about Alameda, but for example, those sort of things. Yeah, you're not gonna get chance.
There's always an element of that though in anything.
in
It's not just
anything,
music.
in
It's
anything,
everything.
If you come with it's always going to be obstacles, right?
Yeah.
But if you come with the passion and like kind of like how Wizkid did it, he just sat outside studio every day until one day someone
That's what I'm
said, come
saying.
in and
You would
record.
see somebody going on live,
Wizkid is
calling
so-
Davido's name or sing, and then Davido just apparently just picks out the person, gives the person a chain. The person's now released the song. Like it can
But how
happen in
many
Nigeria.
names called Davido? It's about
No, I'm not just saying him, but I'm
amongst the
saying
thing.
amongst the artists in general.
There is chance,
There-
if
there
you're
is a bit
supposed
of
to go,
chance.
you're supposed to go.
Thank
So
you.
the
You
thing
know what
is
I mean?
this, like I'm starting to hear like a little bit of, okay, there's similar challenges, but for some reason, and I'm zeroing in on this because this is where we're at right now. Yeah, there's something about the UK, culturally, socially, everyly, that just
Everythingly.
has a stifling kind of effect about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just in music. You could even do it like in work. How many people complain about their daily jobs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like I can be myself, or I don't feel like I can do two things at the same time. I've been put in this box and I have to do this job because that's what my manager or boss expects of me. Like, we don't seem to have very fertile ground for growth. So it's kind of like just stay in that
It's
in that
stagnant.
bucket.
Yeah.
And whatever happens. But then we also don't have the numbers to support major success. Just from a numbers perspective, what is it, like 70-something million people in the UK?
Yeah.
And they're not all tapping into the same thing.
No way.
No.
Right? You've got to deal with, we're only, 3% of the
Yeah,
population?
3%.
And remember, the coach is young as well.
Yeah.
It's still
That's what I
kind
was
of
gonna
young.
say.
It's still
Yeah.
kind of relatively young. So as now we've seen an influx of like a lot of Nigerians now. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? No, not just saying Africans, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that now it's slowly rising.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say.
That's actually the next seg, as
cool,
well.
cool,
No,
cool.
we're in it. We're in it. Rem,
yeah, no,
shoot.
just the resilience. You know, time and time again, it's shown that regardless of the obstacles that we faced as people coming from Africa, we've managed to like push through. You know, with the I think that the food's done a lot to help us, you know. Before, come on, who would eat jollof rice, blue rice? Blue rice, monkey food, would I eat that? But nah, well, it's true. That's what they used to say, yeah? But
honestly.
But now everyone eats jollof rice.
Everyone's on it.
It's
so
so
nice.
breathe everywhere.
Nollywood.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nollywood. You know, Nollywood was a thing. Like, first of all, it's niche between, you know, aunties and uncles. But when you started seeing, you know...
Mama G's.
Mama G.
Caribbeans and them like, watching it now and whatnot. And shout out Ben TV as well.
Ben TV.
You know, Ben TV.
Nollywood TV as well.
The channel U of African music.
Iroko TV.
Iroko TV.
Do you know, I used to watch Nollywood. I still watch Nollywood.
I still watch Nollywood now.
I still watch
Nollywood now.
Yeah.
I watch Nollywood.
Yeah. There's a new thing now that was called Aja Boys. If you watch
Aja
it,
Boys, yeah.
do you know about Aja? Oh yeah. It's like it's a parody in it. It's like gangsters. You know the way they behave. Yeah. But Nollywood has
Area
come a
boys.
yeah, exactly. Nollywood's come a long way. The cameras they use to film now, the editing. Remember the special effects? How mad it used to be.
Me and Rem was talking about this the other day, where the sounds go from like really quiet to
And you know what's crazy?
Mash
I
up
can
your
never
sound
watch.
system.
There's no movie. I'm saying this now to the camera. There is no movie in this made by any man that can scare me. I've watched Nollywood. I've seen all the scariest things you can ever imagine. Yeah, you can't scare me no more. And remember, their effects is bad as well.
I want to do just put powder in your face.
Yeah. Wear hood mask in the dark thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
The blood just looked like, I don't know, man. But listen, this is what I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying. It's just that I think that there's much to say about our creativity. You know what I'm saying? The creativity. The way we're able to make something out of nothing. You said about the tinny music. Come on, man. You don't bang my car or they bought it. But it was our own.
Tony Tatula.
You know,
my guy, big up.
But like, yes, Tony Tatula. What's that? Idris, that rapper, that original.
Oh, Idris Abdul Karim.
The one that got him beef.
Bosa, Nigeria Jaga. Beef. Yeah, they made him get off the plane. Innit?
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. 50.
They said he's walked that. Yeah, man. The plane won't move. The pilot didn't want to fly the plane. Someone's coming, and he saw Abdul Karim walking up the runway.
Serious?
Got him off the train.
And he come off. But then we're having it, man. The G Unit boys.
And put it in the video.
They didn't rate them. But for us, Abdul Karim was a bad boy for me growing up. Do you know what I mean? It was just because the way the social media and everything wasn't there back then, so he couldn't be exposed the way he is. Even the reminisce. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Social media has definitely done a lot, and I think we're in a space now where we're talking about like language, identity, the power of storytelling. Like Rem said, like Nollywood. These are all factors as well that help the Africanization within the UK, especially, you know, getting people accustomed to the food, getting people accustomed to the films, to the stories that are told from Africa. Like, you know, culture. My pops used to say, like, I used to say, listen, why when we watch Nollywood, like, why does it look and sound like this? I want to go home and I want to change this thing. But you can't just go and change it. That's what we feel comfortable with. Yeah, so that's that unapologetic, like, acceptance of yourself and your culture, and then that starts to spill in, and then before you know it, everyone tunes in, and then they start to understand the mentality. And let's have it right. Like, listen, man, you guys have told stories about being moved left and right by Caribbean people.
Not left and right. I never got moved left and right, man. Man never had it from them still. It was always every day.
Scuffle.
But still, scuffle.
Listen, certain man got punched up, innit? Tell it how it is. I'm like, cool. But either which way, some of these, funny enough, some of these people's grandparents and parents were watching Nollywood all them times and getting accustomed. Yeah. Like, when I start speaking to like certain Caribbean like parents and stuff, they watch more Nollywood. I don't really watch Nollywood that hard like that. They watch Nollywood hard.
Go to the shops when they're in here. You just see them watching it in the shops.
You understand? So again, this whole dynamic, but again, the people is, in terms of the storytelling as well, it had to come to a point where we started having more people over as well to support our own thing, so that the message gets out there. Because I don't know, African people in this country, like in the modern day, it's not as old as Caribbean. Caribbean people were the first
50s,
forefathers, you know, Windrush generation and stuff. And again, I just want to be clear, like I'm not dunce when it comes to history. I know there were African people in this country way before that, but I'm talking about en masse and settling as well. You know, the Windrush generation were here.
Most of us are first generation. I'm first generation.
There you go.
My kid is second generation. Do you know what I mean? So for us, we didn't have anything. We came when we came from Nigeria. We came here. The first place we went to is church, because that's where everybody is. If it's not Sele Church or because when I first came, we went to Sele Church. I didn't like it because of
what's up Sele Church?
Sele Church is the white garment church.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Sele Church white garment.
People, the white garments.
They roll with the frankincense, but in Nigeria, that is majority of people.
General.
So when you come here, you find that type of church, and then you have you see like a community within that church. So remember, you come from Nigeria, you don't really have a house. You don't know no one. But that's a community. You can go there. They can be like, okay, you know, we're going to stay with sister so and so. They'll put you up. After you stay with sister so and so, they bring you in. You get your feet together. You get your own place. Do you know what I mean?
This guy's blowing everyone up to immigration, man. What's wrong with you?
No, I'm just saying.
Now they know where to go.
No. But for us, as a community, Africans, I think church, or you would say mosque, is the place that you would go and then you would find help. Do you know what I mean? Because everybody's there.
Yeah, I like that. And again, it's a powerful story of how spirituality and religion can help positively.
Of course.
You know, because we
it's
hear
supposed
more
to anyway,
negatively.
innit? It's supposed to.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Really, when I was growing up, like coming here, it was all about more like Jamaican bass, you know.
Wagwan.
You know, the Wagwans, the profanity, you know. You know, so it was all that influence, you know what I mean? Then you start hearing the how fars, you know, to the point waiting there. To the point now where you're getting words like Wahala. It's being used, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, okay, it's been used within our community, but then when you hear like Tom from down the road saying, "No, I don't want no Wahala with you, man," or you know, Jason saying the thing, it's just like it's a beautiful place now. You know, even with the word like Nyash,
Bundas, Bundas and Nyash.
Yes, yeah.
How did
Nash
Bundas become so
Wahala.
commercial?
J Huss.
Yash goes. Yeah. Okay,
Bunda.
so again, that shows so
Music, innit?
So UK people are making impacts then, because it was J Huss that did the Bundas, innit?
Yeah.
And then after that, it ended up on all these Love Islands and all
everyone's
these
saying Bunda,
common language. Like they don't even know what.
Bunda is.
But before there would be Bundas will even they'll even be happier to say Bubu than Bunda. Bundas. Now they're saying
Bunda.
You know, Bundas.
Yes,
but even when you listen to the younger generation, they're all starting to sound the same, and it's like a combination of Caribbean, British, African.
fusion.
You can hear the African in the language, in the twang. Oh, I was just going to I'm hearing some of my friends' Caribbean kids, and they talk the same.
Yeah,
my children talk the same as them. There's a lot. I can't explain. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like a twang, and it's a twang that I recognize and acknowledge as an African twang.
Yeah.
So things have moved on massively.
Big time.
Like hugely, bigly.
Yeah. And I think
I like that one.
I think even the side of it where we was kind of growing up, we was kind of embarrassed to speak our language.
Of course.
You know, Mum, don't speak that. Even parents' evening. Oh, why are you wearing that? Wear your jeans.
No, everybody has.
You know what I mean?
Everybody.
To the point where, you know, the language is kind of shunned, but now it's like a pride. We speak Yoruba with pride. You know, you got people like the J Husses, well, not Yoruba, where he Swahili's, speak it.
I can't go a week. Looking at social media without seeing some English fella doing agbada and dancing and doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, when did this wave start?
Yeah.
Every week, someone different. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. And we can't ignore the fact that that's when you have touched,
transcended in it,
when you're embraced by, when a man will either pick out of fish and chips or jollof rice for their Friday food. I want to have jollof rice, you know what I'm saying? So when you see you're embraced
Spicy
by
rice, they call it, mate.
when you're embraced by the Oyibos, it's something, because let's have it about the Caribbeans were embraced first. You heard the Shakademus, the Shaggies getting embraced by the Oyibos, Peter Andre. That's when we have, that's for lack of a better word, arrived in there.
It's funny you say that about the Shakademus and Plies. You know when I used to hear Murder She Wrote in the parties, and we should have really given a shout out to Sheena Peters as well.
King Sunny Ade, Sheena Peters, Wasiu.
My uncle Chief Stephen Osito.
Exactly. Sheena Peters, that's the guy, man.
So if you had
to,
you know what?
My
uncle.
If you're happy, you don't need to do it. Hey,
but what's I gonna say?
Uncle.
In the parties, when I used to hear Murder She Wrote, I used to think it was an African tune, bruv. Honestly, we're here feeling hot, which is essentially soca, but because it would play so avidly at African parties.
Part of our
it's funny because my community was mad, did it? Like, man, like TJ and then you've got Mark Henry, all these
Nigerian.
Flygeria. Shout out,
the
Mark,
time.
Bro, shout you out, cousin. Still.
That was a good time for us. Still.
That was a good time. That was a pivotal moment.
Yeah. Big up them.
Yeah. But it's just like, going to the parties. It sounded a certain way, and now we've come along. Well, it weren't ours. Then we didn't have nothing, and now it feels like we got everything again. So there you go.
We just got to hold on to it now.
Yeah,
hold on to
that's
it.
Yeah, man. People like Dave. Don't die for Nyash. You just we became a part. So the language is a part of it anyway.
Yeah, huge.
When you get embraced, you embrace the food, the music, then the language and the twang.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, big up Dave, big up Skepta. These guys are Nigerian. These guys are the guys pushing the Nigerian narrative. Yeah, even one of my cousins, Big Stocks, big him up as well. They did all, that they were talking about. Yeah, it's the fat boy in the middle.
Biggs is your cousin,
yeah? Talks, yeah.
So that's all the same group.
Yeah. The man that said Flygerian. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, you just got to keep it. Yeah, man, just build. Because they've done their bit. Now,
waiting be this. It's not be Chris.
Exactly. Then the new generation coming up now needs to push and do the same thing.
Yeah.
From the UK though.
Man, from the UK. Yeah, from the UK. Yeah, man. So, looking into the storytelling and just the cultural influence and power that Africa has managed to amass, it's important that we start to get a look into the future. Future insights and what are the things that have, just to summarize, what are the things that have brought us here to this point where we're at, where African culture has become so popular, and where does it go next?
C-boy.
Oh, that's a good one,
Where we come from, man. Where is the next step for the culture, for the music?
I would say, well, we've come from trauma. We've come from the obvious thing, slavery. We've come from. We have to talk about it. We've come from adversity.
Hardship.
Hardship. You understand? No opportunities.
Yeah.
No chances. Nothing, and we still managed to creep through the door. We don't know how. We can only give all glory to God. But I think the next step for us now is to enter TV and film, man.
TV and film.
No, but what I mean is
Nollywood is the number two.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Film industry in the world.
Okay.
It's been that for a minute.
But when I mean enter
Powerful.
TV and film, I mean like become more prominent on TV and film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to, because now there's a lot of content creators. I've noticed that a lot of them are African.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think like that realm is going to be highly dominated by you know, Africans and Caribbeans. Do you know what I mean? But I think mainly Africans. I think the music industry, I can't really speak for the music industry in the UK because
it's a tough place.
yeah,
Man.
it's a very tough.
It's a
place,
tough market,
man.
mate. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
It's a tough.
No, just-
You're
just-
artists, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
you've
Just
experienced
Afro,
in
just
this.
in specific, just African music.
Okay, I would say-
how do you think, are we going to continue to...
Yeah, we're going to continue to
charting?
do.
Are we going to...
We're number 1 already,
Yeah.
so I think we're just going to stay at number 1.
I think so.
Yeah.
You don't think there's anything that can stop this trend? You don't think there's Afro fatigue?
It's
going on
I
at the
like that
moment?
one.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
The reason why I say it's impossible is because you have South Africa, you have Nigeria, you have Ghana, you have Congo, you have Zimbabwe. Sorry, you have Zimbabwe. You have so many different parts of Africa that haven't even begin to start doing their thing yet. Do you know what I mean? The Congolese are coming up now. I'm sure you're going to hear something from them a lot. You know what I mean? Sierra Leone is there. All of these countries have their own...
They're going to have their own time.
Yeah, to come through.
So you think Nigeria might just...
No,
I
think we all have room to flourish. It's like, I was saying it to my friend the other day. I look at us like a Moolies. So there's a Moolies on the same road. So there's different Moolies on the same... There's like uncountable Moolies on the same road, and everybody's eating, everybody's selling chicken. Do you know what I mean? And there's no problem.
Yeah.
That's how I look at the market for us.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because Africa's so big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it's the point.
You can't compare America to Africa. It's do you know what I mean?
A huge land.
No,
And listen,
exactly.
don't get it twisted. They'll show you on the map that Africa is the same
tiny,
size or
but
smaller than
it's the
America.
biggest.
It's the
No,
biggest
it's
continent on the
massive.
planet.
Yeah.
I don't know why they smalled it down on the map like that.
Talk
to
about
pretend.
Oh, sorry to cut you. And there's another thing. There's the AfriNet. Something that I just literally came across. I don't know if you heard about it, the AfriNet. So that's the equivalent to YouTube. But it's just going to be for Africa.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's amazing.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something that is just literally launched. Yeah. So I think but they're tapping into it back home already.
Okay.
But I'm saying as soon as that launches
With
properly
no
over
lights.
here,
Lows.
it's over.
With no lights.
Yeah. It's
They're tapping into it with no lights.
but watch it. They're tapping into. They have generator. They have.
We
They
can
have.
do it.
On
They
trend.
have. They
On
have.
trend, man.
What's
We
it?
can
Power
still do
banks.
it. Power bank, we can do
Yeah,
it.
you understand?
With
Aye.
generator Nepa, we
Yeah.
still in Nollywood.
Oh,
Power
trust me.
banks and no credit on the phone.
No, but watch this. But electric, no, there's internet. As long as there's internet, buy data. That's what you need. You understand?
No, it's true.
And very soon, electric light
Nepa.
will become a thing of the past.
Yeah, it will.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Africa
But they're
started to
stagnating it,
slowly
holding
move into
it from us,
solar
but
power.
Solar
anyway.
panel,
Yeah.
you see that everywhere. So
Those corrupt people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
they want
They
to
need
sell
to-
generator for the rest of their life. But
Yeah.
When you're talking about gatekeepers and
Yeah.
removing people, that's all I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Was like the
Nigerian
government.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
to
Same
clear,
thing.
clear
Why?
all of them off.
We're tired
as
of
well.
the old big
Yeah,
belly brothers
Clear all of them.
feeding.
Clear all of them
Yeah.
off. Put the young people there. The young people don't care
Yeah.
about money that much.
Listen,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They want to build their country.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They shot all the kids at the toll gate. You know what I mean?
SARS.
Trying to
no.
SARS, and we need to.
That
you
was
know what I mean?
that was just after COVID.
That
yeah,
was
do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
because they were standing up for their rights.
Yeah, it's
Do you know what I
crazy.
mean?
I think who was in charge at the time? Was it Buhari?
Yeah, Buhari, but
Yeah.
Tinubu's the one that made the call. Yeah, if you hear it on the line, Tinubu's one of them. Why they about to get all these less to shoot? Almost shoot them. You
And then
understand?
we wonder
Yeah.
why
So
he's
it's
in
like,
power.
thank you. So it's like, RIP to them as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were students.
They said
These
turn
are the
off the
people that's
lights,
meant to
innit?
change. Yeah, these are the people that's meant
Yeah.
to change the country.
Yeah.
But you're
The
killing them.
future, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how's the country meant to excel or prosper or survive? All the other countries look at us and they're like, man, you don't have all the resources, but you just can't get it together. Do you know what I mean? So
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is why you find people want to migrate, come to the UK, go Yankee, go
Yeah.
Germany, and to flourish. So yeah, Vicky. So what would you say in terms of like just same question we asked
Yeah.
Seaboy, in terms of the future of Afro music, the culture? Because now you see jollof rice in Tesco,
Everywhere now.
you know. You see,
We are
you
global
see-
now.
You see Afro-Fumiro
In Sainsbury's.
shock.
In Sainsbury's.
You know, so how,
Yeah.
you say in the next 5 years, or just in terms of like the music and just the culture, what would you say?
I would say in terms like next 5 years, our music will grow further. Like we're gonna have more growth because we're already making movements now. I think with the young generation going into from Afrobeat to Fela Kuti, they're moving to Afrobeats, more commercial pop. They're going into Ote. Now you have Afrobeats Ote.
What's Ote?
It's the new Gen Z kind of swing to the Afrobeats thing, like more alternative, but still keeping the Afrobeats kind of beat on the music, or more Ote kind of swing to it.
Who's leading that? Sorry, just derail you. Who do you say is one of the key artists that's moving this Ote movement?
I mean, the Ote movement. We really got influence from Rema. I'd say Rema was Ozeba. There's a lot of his songs that has that little rock element, but it's still Afrobeats.
Because Rema's a good artist, man.
Alternative, yeah?
Alternative.
Rema's a solid artist.
Rema is made so much moves for the next generation. Shally Poppy.
Hey, Shally Poppy.
I can't forget Shally.
That's
and your brother
Lamba, that's what they call it.
That's Lamba.
That's Lamba, yeah.
Okay, so this is like a graduation, another graduation.
It's within
Afrobeat.
Because that was my worry. My concern was that it's going to get to a place where it stagnates, and as we were saying earlier, people tend to copy each other as opposed to doing new things, and that's the quickest way to kill an industry or any type of creativity is for everything to sound the same. It'll get boring.
But there's no stagnation.
There's no stagnation.
Like she said, all those alternative. You have people like Adunsi.
Adunsi.
You have people like Santi.
Santi.
Yeah, you have different people they're doing that type of thing she's talking
about.
You
have Ditto Black. I've DJ'd for her.
It's very different.
Loads upcoming. So I would say in next 5 years our music will grow further. I think infrastructure wise, we're growing infrastructure as well. Eco Atlantic, we have so many projects coming up. You got Global Influence trying to invest with us. We're trying to host F1 in Lagos as well. F1 boats.
That's amazing. So
there's a lot happening. Next 5 years,
achievement.
F1 will be hosting that Moto.
But that's sick. Nigeria's bidded.
We're a travel destination. We're a tourist destination. Dirty December. Everyone wants to be in Lagos. Where else do you want to be apart from Lagos?
You're right.
If you're not in Lagos, Dirty December. December was not dirty. It was not.
Trying to get tickets. I was trying to get tickets for Dirty December. It wasn't for Dirty. Stop that. I wasn't trying to get tickets for Dirty December.
The truth comes out.
But you see how that term is just.
No, but I was trying to get there.
December.
I was trying to get tickets for December to go to Nigeria. And when I tell you, as early as 8 months ahead of time, all tickets on that BA flight was sold out. I was like, this interview used to be like this. And by the way, the tickets were double the price that they used to be. And I'm like, okay, look for a hotel in Lekki Phase 1 or Phase 2. You can't find it.
It's a whole movement.
You know what?
It's a whole movement.
I like the way you brought that up because it's not just even Africans going back to Nigeria. You got Caribbeans going to
Americans, everyone's going.
This Dirty December stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what accent that was.
That Dirty
but
December?
It's a thing. It's a thing, and it wasn't never a case like before, I'm gonna. I'll talk. But not too long ago, 5 years ago, we said, I want to go to Gambia. You want to go to Gambia? Right. I want to go to Dubai. No, I want to go to Gambia. Gambia's beautiful. I want to go Rwanda. I want to go Kenya. I want to go South Africa. Now you start seeing the shift. Now people start saying, you know what? Gambia is beautiful, South Africa is beautiful. The shifts. So, and the music and food's done so much for us, man. I say that it's the music, being accepting. Because music shifts cultures, like you said about Fela. Fela done a lot of things. Let's have it right. Come on, man. Fela kind of influenced Bob Marley. I didn't say
Fela
it. Just
did moves.
Bob Marley was influenced by Fela, of course. Bob Marley and Fela were friends.
Yes.
I reckon Bob Marley, because he rated him because Fela was more political with it. If you see, even on one of my videos that I've got, I put Fela's thing at the end where he says music, as far as Africa is concerned, music can't be for enjoyment. It has to be for revolution.
Because it shifts.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And the reason why it has to be for revolution, because there's so much things that need to be changed. And you can't be having a good time when your people are suffering.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think coming from Africa...
I think Buju said something similar as well to that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You just touch on that because I was going to swing.
And this is why they distract Africa with enjoyment. Because so we're distracted from actually changing the country because they have their things that they're extracting from Africa Do you know what I mean?
And then keep the entertainment,
give them a little
circus.
change. Yeah, let them join the circus over there.
Just on a second, just touch on that. What did Buju say about
Buju? And I've got to paraphrase.
Just paraphrase,
here, is that he was saying that African music hasn't or the current state of it in the sense of Afrobeats for fun and joy hasn't. It lacked the substance, and it was expected to have done more in terms of problem solving politically and stuff like that than it's doing now. I remember, listen, man, every now and again I go to the comments and everybody's like, "Oh, let us have our fun. We can have our fun if we want." And same and the same stuff. Yeah, like, listen, you need a bit of everything, but the point is, and you just highlighted a very, very key point, that people are suffering. Things are good in places, but there are other people suffering, and this is how you know fella's the don of all dons, because he's got us now having a conversation about the power of music. Socialism and the political ecosystem and how they all fuse, how important they are. What do you say? People are mining stuff behind behind our backs. Colonialism is still alive, very alive and well.
The other day I was watching YouTube, and do you know that I think is it the Dutch that went to Congo? And then
Belgium.
I think is it Belgium?
Belgium.
Is
the algorithm going to allow this conversation?
No, but I'm just saying they went there and they killed 10 million people.
That's the
10
most,
million people.
That's the biggest genocide recorded in history. Bigger than World War II.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what happened there. I'm not using no words. I'm just saying it's bigger than that.
And they said the population actually decreased in that time. So the thing is now, why are we not highlighting these things? Why is it not in your music? Why is it not? Why are we not talking about these pivotal moments that happen in our how do I put it, in our life? Not before our life. So
do you know why?
Our people.
Do you know why it's not
history.
happening? Do you know why it's not happening? Because everybody wants to be lit.
Let's party.
Let's
see December.
I mean, people use music to subdue pain, innit? It's like a coping mechanism. People use music to kind of numb. It's a numbing thing. So you just black out for a bit. You listen to a good song, 2 minutes. Okay. In that moment, you're in the moment of the song. Whether you're going through financial problems, family problems, nothing matters in
quick
that
fix,
moment.
Innit?
You know, it's a quick fix. So music has that power to really influence the mind. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you can put like political messaging in your music, it will stick in the mind. Subconsciously, it will stick. Whether you're consciously thinking or not, you know.
Are the people ready to receive that though? And again, this might be one of the key answers to the question, which is what does the future look like? Do we now use the platform that we've
amassed? The spotlight's on us.
Out of my mouth.
The spotlight that's on us.
Yes.
To do better.
Facts.
To leave for the next generation.
That's what we can do. That's what we have to do.
That's what we're supposed to do. Now, is that what's going to happen? And that's another question.
Look at Ibrahim Traore. Big him up.
Big up Ibrahim.
Burna Boy wanted to go over there and do a show.
So we don't want to pass it right
now. We're not here to clown around.
We don't need no party right now. We're building our country. That's more important. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's how Africa has to have that one mindset now.
What do you think Tinubu would have said if Burna Boy said that in the same situation?
Come on, Tinubu, man.
Tinubu would have brought out the feathers, man. He'd have been dancing. He'd have been having a party, mate.
Tinubu's a gangster.
So I think
Tinubu.
He's
a gangster. He's just too much of a gangster.
My uncle used to be in the police force, very high up. And he'll
tell you he's a gangster.
I'll just tell you, we keep it, we don't keep it. He said, if he gets into power, he wants to all of them.
Oh, really?
You know?
Straight. He has to, because that's the only way he can change.
Just for those who listen on Spotify or Apple Beats, just wipe them out. Like you said.
The whole, remember there's rotten apples in there, you know, and those rotten apples are rotten inside to the core. There's nothing you could do.
Oh, you can't change.
You understand?
That
you can't change.
You can only wash it away.
You can, and if you try and change it, they'll try and kill you.
Facts.
So what do? You have to wipe them out.
So doesn't that, by extension, make Tinubu vulnerable?
Of course it does. But the thing with Tinubu is, he's getting on a bit, man. He's almost gone. God forgive me. Like, his life he's old, man. Do you know what I mean?
He's part of the game.
So yeah.
He's part of it,
so now when he goes, they'll just now give it to another one of his people. You know, just back and forth is in a circle.
Yeah, you're just managing the office.
Yeah.
That's where your office.
Custodian.
You pass the application form for manager. This is the role and responsibility.
Exactly.
Do your job.
Yeah, that's
if you
it.
try to veer from the job, we fire you. You know, so
that's it.
You know, but
steering it back to the message, man. Music's message, because amazing. Look, it's got us talking, like I said, and just
pray for Nigeria, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pray for Africa.
Pray for Africa. Pray for Africa as a whole.
The spotlight's on us.
Yeah.
And
pray for Jamaica as well. Pray for all the black.
This is what I was going to say. So, you know, Fela and Bob Marley have done amazing things for the culture.
Yeah.
You know, they've made us understand, like, just look at their lives so we should understand the power of music. Sinead O'Connor, there was a piece back in the day, Sinead O'Connor, UK artist, bald head, nothing compares. Her.
Big artist.
She was at a government event and she started singing Bob Marley. You know, the emancipation of slavery. We're going to chase. Yeah, so we understand the power of music, and really as people, and I'm talking as ourselves, because sometimes they say if you want to change something, start from yourself. So, that we could do better. You know, we're in a space now where the ball is in our court. You know, so you can keep on being a part of the circus, or you can use your voice for greater good. I mean, DJ V, you're like the Pied Piper. You move crowds, by the song. You see people, everyone's just talking, not really getting engaged. You put a song for them to make them feel happy. Yeah. You could put a song for them to make them feel, you know what, let me just dance slow with this girl, this boy. Yeah? You could put a song for them to feel, you know what, we're going to fight. Yeah. You know? C-Boy, you deal with artists upon artists come to your studio. You've worked with numerous artists. You've got amassed a load of experience from in terms of things, so you understand the power. Yeah. So it's about us, even me. You know, I come across a lot of artists here and there, and I think for us, we're in a position now we can make great changes. Yeah. You know, if we use our power in the right way.
Use a platform in the right way.
It would be remiss of me in this moment, right now, to not mention Fuse ODG and the movement that he's got going on right now with the Sona.
Sona?
Yeah, it's SONA. He calls it, I'm trying to remember what the acronym is. I think it's...
Is that the one where they were like outside the...
He's got an app with it as well, which is supposed
New
to
Africa.
teach.
Sounds of New Africa?
Is it Sounds of New Africa?
What is it?
It might be
something like that. But when you look at Fuse as a character, when he came out with the antennas and the horizontal, his phrase was Tina, which was "This is New Africa," and that's why you have to give him a lot of credit for even this discussion, the Africanization, you know, of music in the UK. You know, Tina, "This is New Africa." He had a vision of showing everybody what Africa should look like, as opposed to what they thought it was like. You know, on a bigger platform. He's been away for a while. You know, and then when he came back, he's now doing Sona. Someone's going to correct me on the Sona.
School of New Africa.
School of New Africa. Yeah. So he went from Tina to Sona. Nice. But with this Sona, he's launched an app that I think it's designed to kind of help people learn languages and just become more in tune with their Africanness. This is a guy that will go on primetime LBC. Not choice capital capital extra or any urban channel or whatever pirate radio. LBC.
I love it.
This is Middle England, white.
No more flies on our face and big belly.
And he's exactly. And he's saying these things, and he's very bold about it.
He's very bold.
No, even that. Like the
red nose.
The imagery. Yeah, that's what I would say. No more Red Nose Day. But like,
is it Children in Need?
Children in Need. Yeah.
Band-Aid, sorry. Band-Aid, right?
Live Aid.
The money is not, you know,
he's getting that Bob Geldof. That's what
it's used to depict a force. And this is again, this is the fight against how beautiful our nation. Because we're saying all these things about, okay, we have problems. Africa does have problems, you know, but ultimately it's a beautiful country. There's lots of opportunities. You're not going to go there. You're not going to get kidnapped. There's not flies on people's faces. We're not living in mud huts. But there's still mud houses. But majority of people is developed. You know what I'm saying? So Fuse ODG was saying that Band-Aid, right? Live Aid, Band-Aid, one of them pushes the false perception. Live Aid, when they all get together and sing the song.
Don't they know it's
Band-Aid
Christmas
for
time?
What? For Live Aid.
Maybe the Band-Aid supports the Live
With
Aid.
the teddy
But
bear
anyway.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Yeah, it's just pushing false perpetuation of like African imagery. Like we're not. So he said, you know what? I'm not going to buy into that false narrative and push that because that's not the case. And let's have it right. The money that they receive, how much goes to anyone?
Didn't they ask him to partake in one of those in the remake of Don't They Know It's Christmas? They asked Fuse, isn't it? Bob Geldof, and he said no. And he said because of the depiction of Africa, he's not down with that. That's not what we're doing. And so now he's at this constant loggerhead with Bob Geldof, which is crazy because me growing up hearing Bob Geldof's name, you always taught to feel that he was some sort of superhero. Now you've got someone from the diaspora challenging those notions, and I can't say I've followed it well enough to know exactly what's going on, but I know enough to know that I haven't heard any retorts from Bob Geldof to say, let me correct this thing that Fuse is accused. You know, like when you go to court, like, all right, you might not say nothing, but your silence is guilt. You understand? Yeah. So these things need to be corrected. And I'm glad that someone like Fuse is using the music and the popularity of African music to, bring this to send the right message. And let that be an example to all new artists coming up. Listen, you don't all have to be lit.
Better late than never.
Sometimes, some people want to be lit, and you won't even sound right being lit as an artist. Yeah. Put your message in the music and let that be your legacy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real call. You know, that's the real power that we possess.
Artists all the time, man. But like I said, social media, all these things are here to distract them from what they're meant to do. Sorry, all them things are supposed to, social media distracts them from what they're supposed to be doing. Like, you know.
I think people think of like short-term kind of popularity. I want to be lit now. I want to blow now. I want to see the accolades now. But no one's trying to see like the longevity behind it. And good things take time. You can't expect to just be amazing in 1 year. It might take 8 years, but then you're around for 50 years.
Exactly. The
so what's the point of being lit in 1 year and then you're gone after 5 years? You know, people don't look at it like that.
Quincy Jones was making music till he died.
They don't.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's a catalogue and a half.
Do you know what I mean?
So these are all good examples, and these are the messages that we really need to be putting out there. Like there's not one single story. Credit to Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie who said that. It's not about the single story, the single African story. There are multiple stories that can be told. Just because this one's getting lit and doing breakdancing, spinning on his lips, doesn't mean you have to go and follow. It's not monkey see, monkey do. You get what I'm saying?
Lips, you
know what I'm saying? So
it's true, man. It's true, man.
So again, it's about identity. Part of there is an overarching cultural identity which will do well to maintain, you know, and protect away from whoever might feel like they can come in and disrupt that. But at the same time, we are individuals who operate within that cultural space. You know, and that goes for Nigerians, Ghanaians, South Africans, Jamaicans, whoever, whatever. It's all the same thing. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that it's different. Do you know what I mean? I'll even go one further and say, there's certain of our Oyibo counterparts who you could classify as brothers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
So you know, if you're there doing the work and you're there and with getting your hands dirty and making things work, then of course, why not? You are part of the culture.
Right, it will show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Culture.
Exactly. And good point on that before we wrap up. I feel like some of the major breaking points for us is when the Igbo's do embrace us, like you said, like people like the Ed Sheeran. You know, I think Ed Sheeran authentically embraced Afro music. You know, jumped on with Fuse, jumped on with a few people.
Went to his yard
He
in
went in
Ghana.
Ghana.
Yeah, he doesn't, and learned the language, learned the Twi, so he can sing back. You know, I think that's a major point as well to show where we're coming from. Once you get the approval, because like, it's their land, you know what I mean? And I feel like once you get the approval from them and they start to understand it, that's when it kind of, you know, brings us to where we are now. You know, we're not all savage. We're not savages. We're not aggressive. We're very, very warm-hearted people, and we like to have a good time and spread.
Yeah.
Most times, isn't it? You push
Most
us to the
times.
edge, then you see pepper in it. But
yeah.
you know, let's not
It's
think,
not
you know, when they realise, you know,
turn the other
obviously
cheek business.
from your history and your career and stuff like that, you've had to disarm people through your talks and the way you talk, but they get a perception of you. Like, no, we're not going to give him an opportunity. When they realise you can have a laugh with them, you could become, you know, they think, oh no, he's not that bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Mark's a good guy, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's alright.
yeah,
He's
you come
alright.
around
He's alright.
my house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, mate.
of media.
Someone goes,
of
manic.
media.
Who's manic, mate?
You're not a rapper, mate.
What, you a rap? You want
That
a
ain't no
rap
secret.
voice? All right. So, like, we've been talking about Afrobeats, the growth, the development, but, you know, there's always like a key moment, like a significant point in time that, like, you can identify to say, you know what, that's the moment when I fell in love with it, or this is the moment that kind of pushed it from the underground to mainstream. So I'm asking the question. Let's go around the table. Like, yeah, it'll be good. Let's have a conversation about 5 pivotal moments in Afrobeats, in the history of Afrobeats, the songs that kind of got you off your seat, and name 5 artists that, you know, helped do that for you as well. Okay. They don't have to run concurrently at all. They could be different. Start with you, C-Boy.
All right, cool. First artist for me, there's a few, man. I would say Two-Face. With African Queen.
You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams.
African Queen, he crossed over. Okay. You have man like, I can't forget the Banj.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? He had so many bangers, man. But Oliver Twist obviously connected America to UK and Africa. I would say Brimore. That Oleku tune as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was a moment still.
Yeah, because I used to hear it in all the clubs.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't go to a club without hearing that song.
KFC, Old Kent Road.
Everywhere, bro.
Come on now.
Yeah, trust me. After that, I would say Wandeko. I'll give it to Wandeko. Yeah, I'll give it to Wandeko. I also give it to the last one. Who would I give the last one to? I have to give it to him, Don Jazzy, man.
Okay, you're including Don Jazzy.
Yeah, because remember, he made
an artist.
Yeah, and a producer.
Okay, we'll classify artists. Okay,
I just think in the era where Afrobeats came over, those were the prominent names you heard, and that was the group, innit? That was the clique that was making the more hits, making the most noise, and then you had other guys outside of that, like Brimore and Two-Face, Dibian, you know, a few other guys, but yeah, those are the guys for me, man.
Strong lineup. V?
So for me, going back to my Lagos days, growing up in Lagos, I have to say Dami Duro. Big up Davido. Wow. Like, that song was such a vibe. I would definitely say Tiwa Savage, My Law. Like, that song back in like 2014, that song was such a vibe as well. I love Tiwa. And then what she did like for female artists as well. I would say definitely again in that list. Can't forget Wizzy.
Hey.
And the song
Starboy
Essence, you know, there's so
Wizzy
many
Baba.
like bangers by Wizkid and just like his resilience in trying to like get out there and get seen. I just love his resilience. There's so many. Asake after, innit? But
Even
then I would say
it might be relevant to you and that and those phases in your life. And it's interesting because what we'll do is once we wrap is we'll put this into some sort of Champions League.
okay.
Do you know what I mean? But Yeah.
So I would say my fourth one would be Burna Boy. I think Burna Boy is just like a staple in Afrobeats. I mean, coming from Port Harcourt and coming back to the UK and then going back home and really paving his way in the scene. He was like, I belong here, and he just did his thing with like songs like Low and then his most recent songs as well. And then in that, I'll have to put my last one, I would say Fela Kuti. Because he is the OG. He's the one that started and paved the way, like during like political challenges and all of that. Like he used music as such a pivotal way to express. Zombie, one of his, you know.
Fela.
Hey,
Vic, I ain't gonna lie, that was like 6, 7, you know. I count.
Yeah, and me, I didn't know that was
I didn't know there was bonus.
To be honest,
because me, I would have said my old school ones as well.
So. Like the thing is, that wasn't part of the plan, but you did what you did. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm freestyle.
Please don't follow. C-boy, don't follow. Yeah, we're not doing that.
The girl out of Lagos, you can't take the Lagos out of the
Yeah,
girl.
real talk, man.
No, that's the fair enough.
Because fella is Juju is Afro beat.
Juju.
He's Afrobeat.
Fuji.
But they call it Juju music as well.
Do they?
Blowing all the smoke on the stage and anyway, it's all good. So like,
that's a solid list, man.
Man.
Strong list for real.
Me?
Yeah, I'm last,
crescendo. Oh, you want to be last? Okay, no, but last.
Don't worry, I ain't got nothing special loaded.
Last. Yeah. Okay, my top 5 artists that I feel that's been influential in the development of making us Africans cool. Make Africa cool again, whatever you want to call it. We've always been cool. Anyway, the Banj. Yeah. Wizkid. Burna Boy. Fuse ODG.
Yeah.
And Hustler Baby. J Hus. Yeah.
Strong list.
Man.
This is why you got something to say.
No.
And you're pausing my list. Okay, that's cool.
It's your list now, isn't it?
My songs now. Man, I've got to give it to P Square, man.
Oh, P Square, yeah.
The first international love song.
Which one?
Oh,
no one like you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that song, yeah.
No one like
that song is so
Yeah,
good.
man. That was because my thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It weren't only just played in African weddings. It was starting to get played in Jamaican weddings, man.
Got played at Carnival one time. I was so
Even Rick
shocked.
Ross jumped
It was
on
a
it. He
staple.
jumped on the remix.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So
Who jumped on it?
Rick Ross.
Nick Ross.
Yeah.
No, that was
No.
That was
that's
later.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful. Yeah, that was.
Oh,
No, I swear he
that
jumped
was
on yeah, as well.
No.
On the boat. Is that not the one that they're on the boat?
No, so what they did was, that song was like, you know what artists do, and sometimes you recycle a track.
Put Rick Ross on your phone, see, but Rick Ross.
That was later.
That was like Square. I think I know what you're talking about, but it wasn't No One Like You. I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't No One Like You was like 08, 09.
Damn,
And that
No One
other
Like
one was
You's
probably
07.
like
internet.
Eh?
No internet.
No internet.
The Wi-Fi.
No data.
Yeah, no, there's data,
No
but
data.
there's data, but there's no reception.
Wow,
No
don't take
signal.
like.
Yeah, no signal.
No
Yeah.
signal.
But
Remedy,
you know what?
doing your
Yes,
song.
yeah. Let me get through this one, yeah.
No signal.
Parliamentary
Listen,
procedure.
watch, make sure he's not retyping, you know.
Okay.
I'm not retyping nothing.
No, he's not.
Hey, invigilate.
This guy, man.
Nice.
Not retyping.
No, man, nice. Okay, so
Okay.
No One Like You 2007 P Square, yeah? Rap. Nice, Congasso. Yeah, that made me pump my chest. When I was in the club in West Borough, and that came when I pumped my chest, yes, I'm Nigerian. What are you telling me? Then the band, Oliver Twist. First Afrobeat sort to chart, right? In the UK. Then J Hus, Friendly. I like my Fanta with no ice.
With no ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
strong.
my last one is Last.
Okay, Burna.
You know, yeah, that's my 5 influential songs and 5 influential artists.
Okay.
Marksman, when you're ready, my guy.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a tricky one here, yeah, because you know what, you said Two-Face, so it's fine.
No, you can say it.
No, it's
Why
okay.
not? That's your opinion.
I had a spare.
He
I had a
influenced all
spare.
of us. He influenced
He's a
all of
big
us.
one.
Come now,
Yeah.
you remove it and remix it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I got one in the chamber, innit?
Okay, go on.
So,
You
Are
said
you seeing this thing?
listen.
Go on, let me see. Let's see the one in the chamber.
So, nah, I'm going to say Skills, JJC.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And obviously that comes from a place of proximity.
Yeah.
I watched Skills unapologetically be Nigerian, turn up to shows, build camps, including the Mo Hits crew. The Burns, Don Jazzy came
All of
from
them,
that camp. And then even when you look at dancehall, Stylo G was in that camp as a young man. So for me, Skills has to go down as influential on my list. Two-Face Adibia, because man's saying that I'm not being so I'm going to say what I was going to say, innit? Two-Face Adibia, because he was making music at a point before everybody was kind of coining onto it. He was in 05, 06. It was the beginning of the moving away from
before
the
even
TV
auto-tune, he was making beats.
Before auto-tune.
He was
You see
making
what I'm
waves.
saying?
People knew him.
P Square, big ones.
Very big ones.
And
What
I'm going to
else?
say Wizkid.
Gotta put Wizkid in there. 100%.
And now, because it's 5, there's a toss-up for me between the Banj and the Mo Hits. Because I have to throw all of them in.
Yeah.
And Burna Boy. But then how can I not put Burna Boy in there? Knowing what Burna Boy has done.
You've done amazing
in this,
things.
on this
big
side,
things.
on this side
Yeah.
of the decade. But what they did on that side of the decade was crazy as well. And
Yeah.
it was at a hard. Do you know what? That's made my decision. I'm going for the Banj
Yeah.
and Mo Hits. Yeah,
Man.
because what they did.
Was harder then, man.
Yeah, and the way they did it. But anyway,
And they paved the way, obviously.
They paved the way.
Yeah.
Burna Boy gets a shout out on my most influential songs list
Yeah.
with Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Because
gosh, that
Yeah
song was
was
such
the
a
song
vibe.
that I
Yeah.
went to a club and I'm seeing like everybody
Everyone knew the lyrics.
singing yeah. I'm like, okay, all right, we're in the building. So yeah, African Queen. That's the first time I heard somebody outside of the diaspora per se talk about an African song. They were singing that song. I was hearing like Yardies bump that tune and stuff. So it was like, okay, that was a moment. Don't Dull.
Oh yeah.
From
Oh my
Wizkid.
gosh, that song is so good.
Just
Don't Dull.
it had a kind of underground impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it was playing on national radio. I think it was
Yeah.
still Choice FM at the time. And I remember hearing it and I was like, wow, like, we're on the radio. Do you know what I'm saying? We're on daytime radio.
That whole album's crazy.
I won't even get started on that. That's for later in the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to run with Antenna.
Yes.
Okay.
Antenna was a moment where, okay, I said outside the diaspora. Now I'm around Oyibo people.
Oh, you boys. And annoying.
And they're doing,
Yeah.
and what do you call it? Azonto.
Azonto,
What's
yeah.
going on? Oh, have you seen this? They will come into me and say, have you
Yeah,
seen this
yeah,
song? Oh. And they're saying, African lady, you know that? You drive me.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that and I'm like, wow, that's a proud moment for
Yeah, of
Africa.
course.
Fast, 100%.
You understand? Like, not that it needs their validation or nothing,
No.
but just to see how it's crossed over. And I think I got one more, yeah? I've got a list, you know. It's got to be Oliver Twist.
The band, innit?
No, I'm not going to do Oliver Twist because
Okay.
someone else did Oliver Twist. I'm going to go Magic System, Premier Gal. Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom, dun, 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 dun. That played at every bloody
Yeah.
party.
It's old
mate.
school. That's a banger, man.
That's
Like-
a banger.
Oh, so
can't
you,
get
no,
rid of it.
not the band.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm,
okay.
Changed it.
yeah. I'm going for Premier Gal.
It's a banger.
Yeah, that is a banger.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing. I was in one West End club one time. I was with a couple of me Caribbean mates, right? And so
Trying to cut the accent.
half of them was like, "Oh, I like this one," and some of them were like,
Me like this
arms
one, man.
folded on
This
the
one
wall.
cool, this one
I
cool.
dance to this, but even the fact that if it's one or two, it's being accepted, isn't it? So, but yeah, that's my list.
We
You know,
could
I mean,
do,
as a
we
moment.
could do 30. You know, we could do
Oh, yeah,
50.
bet.
But yeah. So they're all valid. All those names valid. All them songs are really valid, man. So yeah.
Right. So we just started a group recently, man. 100 400.
Tell 'em.
The initiative is 100 400. That's 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. Every day. Come on now. Get it in. Yeah? Every day. For how many days? 100.
Hey, I'm feeling it already, bruv.
Listen,
I'm feeling.
you can minus that from the rest that you're gonna do later before you submit it to the group.
What was that? I done about 100 just now. What you on about?
Behave.
That's my day done, bruv.
Behave. That's why
100.
you're getting hench, bruv.
The man's mocking me. I'm hedged.
Nah, you've been doing that at home. I know.
Bear weight, man. But listen, bro.
Listen, but on the real, 100 for 100.
No, it's a serious thing.
And it's a group that's growing, innit? So it's a community group that's growing. So again, if you're interested, hit us up in the comments, and we'll get you involved in that group. It's a WhatsApp community group, and you'll see everyone's just like using a certain app. We'll give you the instructions. You post your 100 done each day.
And before we wrap up, we just want some closing remarks from you lot, man. What does Africa mean to you, C-Boy? I know this is a bit off script.
Yeah, no,
Africa.
go for it.
When you say Africa, just that word, what comes to mind, man?
Africa. First of all, I've said to myself, I'm going to stop using that name Africa, because obviously that's not the real name. That's not the real name of where we come from. You know what I mean? The motherland, I would say. Yeah,
for the masses.
Yeah, for the masses. Yeah, the motherland just means home. It's home. So it means to me. It's home.
You feel that feeling when you get off the plane, right?
It's home. Yeah.
You just feel like my shoulders just feel so light.
Even though it's so hot and the smell hits you, bam, in your nose. But yeah,
it's home, innit?
It's home.
Wait,
it's home.
Wait.
Sorry.
What's the smell?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I ain't been there. for a couple years.
All the pollution.
More than anything, it's petroleum.
Yeah, petroleum. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Don't listen to him.
I'm joking. I'm bannering.
You love it.
I'm bannering.
Trust me.
I'm bannering.
That's a wicked advert there.
Go there. Yeah, I know, for links, innit?
For links.
Or sure.
Listen, links, if you're listening. We got work to do. Come holler at us.
Holla,
we'll get, let me not do that. But links, if you're listening still.
So, see, when it feels like home.
Home.
It's home.
Basically, yeah.
What about you, DJ V? Africa.
Yeah, I'll say unity. Unity. We're all one peoples.
That's true.
We're all one, really. I mean, there's so many things that divide people, but really and truly, we all come from different similar struggle sometimes, different pain, different stories, but we all want one kind of peaceful experience. So I would say unity. Like, when I go home.
Wicked, man.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
So man, we saying you ready to?
No, listen. Yeah, almost. It's been good having you guys, man. We've chopped up.
Yeah.
Some conversations we've gone here, we've gone there, but it's been a beautiful conversation, man.
Yeah.
What's in the future for you, DJ V, man? What you working on now?
Right
where can
now,
people follow you and stuff like that, man?
Yeah, on my days. Right now, I'm working on more on my content creation, makeup content creation.
Yeah,
on
this
TikTok.
woman, she streams 5 hours a day.
So
Can't believe it.
yeah, I'm on live for 8 hours. Okay. Yeah, connecting with people, building real-time community, but also, more DJ events in the works. My main goal in the next 5 to 10 years is to have my own business and take it back home.
Okay.
Back to Lagos.
And where can we find you on socials, man? The Instagram?
Instagram, it's Victoria @ at the end _Hunter, and the same on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see, boy.
Oh yeah.
Talk to the people. Tell them who you is.
What we working on, man? What we working on?
We got their projects. We got the projects with you guys coming out as well.
Yeah.
We got just a lot of projects with artists, man. Just look out for what's coming out. Big up, shout out Added Value podcast.
Yes, that's it.
Shout out Added Value.
You know what I mean? Where
Added Value
where the brothers
podcast.
to we live and we learn. You know what I mean? So we all support each other. And then, just more podcasts and more, work and music coming out.
Yeah,
I got a little special project that I'm putting out as well.
Love that.
So, yeah.
You have to, man. You've got the talent.
So I'm just going to drop that and then just literally focus on just more podcasting, streaming, and, just delve into that realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that sounds good, man. And where can people find you on social?
Oh yeah, you can catch me at C_boy music on all social media platforms.
Wicked.
Which one? MySpace, Facebook?
Every single one. At C_boy music.
Does
Everyone,
MySpace
yeah.
even still exist?
But I know he's very active on the Instagram,
Yeah, the Instagram, TikTok,
the
yeah.
Added Value again,
Yeah.
you know, Added Value
Yeah.
podcast, man.
Yeah,
Big stuff,
thanks,
man. All right, man.
It's been another good show. A different one. You know, with our wonderful guests, C-Boy,
Thank you.
DJ V,
Amazing.
UK Africa's finest. UK Africa's finest. Yeah, you got to just pull them up. Like, it's been an absolute pleasure having you guys
Thanks
on.
for having us, man.
Thank you for having
I
us.
definitely learned quite a lot in terms of things that I didn't know. I'm talking about starting, you know, where my knowledge starts with this new wave of Afrobeats. It's moved on so much to the point where I've even missed steps, and you guys have educated me on that.
Trust me,
So,
man.
you know, big yourselves up.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Big you up, King.
Yeah,
Big
up,
you
Rem,
up,
man.
King.
Big
High
you up.
Commission.
Big you up, King too, man.
Remedy.
Man, it's
Not
Marksman.
Remedy.
Yeah, big up Malik as well, Marksman as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up Rem,
Marksman.
big up Remedy.
So,
Trust
yeah,
me, man.
man.
Big up
Shout
we live
out
and we
to you
learn.
guys, man.
Also, big up, you know, there's no I in team, you know what I mean? So big up Jermaine, all that Danny behind the cameras, making everything work. All
Yeah.
that young executive Nathaniel,
Man, and
all that Marv,
on and everything.
and big up our sponsors, Made Luxury. If you're looking for luxury transport, to get you from A to B, you want reliability, you want comfort, you want style, hit up Made Luxury.
Hey,
Also, ASL
Okay.
supplements.
Yeah, so they've got a product called Jungle Rage. It's a pre-workout, very, very smooth in taste. It doesn't give you all the side effects that all the other pre-workouts give you. Sometimes you get the jitters and stuff like that. But Jungle Rage is a top-class elite pre-workout. You know, if you want to get that proper buzz before you work out, take Jungle
Hey,
Rage.
when you said buzz, I
Come
saw your
correct.
muscles. You've been on the ASL supplement, bro. I saw you.
Show him, say, this man's always
Secret
pumping
workouts
chest.
going
No,
on.
let me, I'm
ASL
telling you,
supplements.
I know you're not pumping chest.
I'm here.
Yeah, man.
Big up
So,
ASL supplements.
Shout out to ASL Supplements. And most importantly, for your health and fitness, man, please be a part of the 100 for 100s. So you do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
Every single day for 100
every
days.
day.
Every
Every
day.
single day.
For
If you
hot
want to
body.
join the group,
Hot body can
for 100 days, it's a lifestyle. Trust me, you're going to get involved, yeah? Trust me. Hey, listen, it's not just men,
It's
men,
for everyone.
men only, it's for
There are
everyone.
women in the group, men in the group. It's a growing group. Listen, it's
Don't care how you do get it done, just provided they get, whether it's 10, 10, 5, 5, whatever, just get it done. If you want to be a part of the 100 for 100, description's got the email us, and one of the team will be in contact with you and get you part of the group. So yeah, man, health before wealth, man. And health is wealth, shall I say. So that's it, really.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to book time with me, man. Trackmasters Academy.
Trust me.
Check me out on Instagram.
What's it called?
It's there. Book
Trackmasters
Now you're
Trackmasters
talking, we
Academy.
give you a time.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
them.
yeah.
the time you
Book
should have
time with
said
me,
it.
man. Engineering, mixing, mastering, production,
Nice.
everything.
And it's only
yeah.
now he's telling you people.
No, we spoke about it, but you know.
I vouch for him. I vouch for him.
see.
Especially, you know, like, let me just alley you for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all you African artists across the diaspora that's coming to the UK and want a high quality studio session and you want good price and reliability, definitely hit up C-Boy, man.
C-Boy is your boy.
Yeah, or hit me
shit.
up. Management.
Yeah, you understand. And then
We are management.
let me know.
R&D. Yeah, big up R&D network. Yeah,
Big up,
and
big
we'll
up,
get
big
things
up.
sorted out,
Yeah,
man.
we can't.
Big
We definitely can't exit without talking about, you know, who powers We Live We Learn. And that's RMDA network. You know, building those bridges, man, from continent to continent, country to
That's
country.
Big up.
Big
So-
up our Kenyans. Big up our.
Everybody, everybody in the cut. So yeah, man. I think what we're gonna do. Am I thinking, or do I know what we're gonna do?
Yeah, I think you know.
All
I
right
think
then.
you know.
I think you know.
Yeah,
So
you
we
know.
end this the way that we started.
We live.
We learn.
We learn.
We're live. Wi-Fi handshake, my brother.
Bluetooth.
Doesn't even matter if it don't even work.
Yeah,
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Wicked, man.
Period.